First things first, what we got here is called Timeline of Chicago Rappers We Lost. Now, the timeline will go through 2012 to 2020. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys are curious and probably think that King Vaughn's going to be in here, but he's not because this is a month late. This video's been out since a month, so that one's out of the picture. And what I think the last person who will be on here will be FBG Doug from Chicago. Well, they're all from Chicago. But FBG Doug will be the latest and of 2020. So if he's not, it's probably going to be Juice WRLD. Who knows? So if you guys aren't to the channel, if y'all want to see some more types of these type of videos, make sure y'all smash the like button. Let's get 50 likes. And comment down below for more reactions y'all want to see. If y'all like these type of videos, like me, I do. Like the video. Comment down below. Who is your favorite artist on this video that passed away? Let me know in the comments. So, road to 10K. Let's keep going. Timeline of Chicago rappers we lost. Let's get into it.
What's up, Hip Hop Central here, and we're back with a new video today, going over a timeline of all the Chicago rappers and artists we lost from 2012 up to present day. Now, this was a difficult video. I
think Lil JoJo's gonna be in 2012.
Talent out of Chicago in these past few years, and some of these artists didn't really get to see themselves blow up to after they passed away. So please be respectful in the comment section below. Drop a like.
Yeah, make sure you're respectful.
Hope you guys enjoy.
I don't want to see no
so the first rapper on the list is Lil JoJo. Now he's one of the biggest artists coming from this whole drill era. You know, when he dropped the song BDK back in 2011,
I ain't never heard any of his songs.
It had so much attention towards it. And BDK was a diss track towards the Black Disciple, which is Chief Keef's gang, one of the biggest gangs in Chicago.
I think that's
and unfortunately, Lil JoJo was shot and killed in 2012 while riding a bicycle. He was only 18 years old. Now the next rapper on the list is Lil Jeff. Now he was part of FBG Flyboy gang with Lil J, FBG Doug, and Billionaire Black. And he had a few songs. He had a song with AOKD, he had a song with Doug, Billionaire, Lil J, all of them. And unfortunately,
honestly, he was shot
outside of a party in 2013. He was only 21 years old. Now the next rapper on the list is LA Capone, one of the rappers I feel like had the most potential coming out of the city during this era. And he was part of Team 600 with Ide, Rondo, C-Day, all of them. And I feel like if he was still alive right now, he would be one of the biggest rappers coming out of Chicago.
That's no lie. He would actually be one of those artists that's blown up right now. This fucking ad. Alright.
Little Dirk level, like he only dropped like I think 15 songs, and like his like quality and his flow he had
was
up
there with Lil Dirk,
from anything coming out of the city during the time. But unfortunately, he was shot and killed in September of 2013 while leaving a recording studio. He was only 17 years old. Now the next rapper on the list is Little Mark from 051 Young Money and was brothers with Tuka. And in 2014, he dropped one of the biggest diss tracks ever to come out of Chicago on Lil Durk's beat, No Competition. And in this song, he dissed pretty much anybody he could fit into this song. And it did a lot of views at first, but unfortunately, he was shot and killed at a bus stop in 2014, and he was only 20 years old.
OTF.
Now, next rapper on the list is Blood Money, aka
now,
Big
I know
Glow.
it's gonna be retaliation
He was part
with
of
King Vaughn.
Glow Gang and was actually cousins with Chief Keef. And he had a few songs with Fredo Santana, Tato, Chief Keef. He was a big part of the Chicago drill scene during this time. And unfortunately, he was shot in 2014 and later died at the hospital. He was only 30 years old. Alright, so next rapper on the list is OTF Nunu, aka Newski. Now he was part of OTF and he was cousins with Lil Durk, and he kind of had more of a fast type.
I don't want to hear none of y'all saying some Newski back, because I don't want to hear that shit.
I remember when OC first dropped his last verse, he just
that is Lil Durk's cousin too.
On that. It was insane. But anyway, a short time after that video did drop,
and I know somebody are gonna be saying some shit. Don't say no shit about that.
He was only 21 years old. So the next rapper on the list is Young Pappy. Now he was part of PBG.
So these dudes are all young as fuck.
And during this time, he was one of the most talented artists coming out of the city. Just the passion he put into
he would be one of the most talented artists out right now from Chicago.
Insane. Like just putting on his music nowadays, just the hype behind it, just gets everybody in the room just hyped up and pumped. But unfortunately, in 2015, he was shot and killed. And I feel like if he was still alive, he would be one of the biggest rappers in the game
by some
right
haters.
Now. But unfortunately, he did pass away at the age of 20.
Exactly.
Alright, so next rapper on the list is KTs Vaughn. Now that stands for Kill to Survive, which is a set of Gangster Disciple and Vice Lords. And he actually had a pretty big song that was popping during the time that was also called KTS, Kill to Survive. But unfortunately, he was shot and killed in a drive-by shooting in 2015 at the age of 20. Alright, so our next rapper on the list is GBE Capo. Now, he was part of Chief Keef's crew, and he had a few songs with Chief Keef and Tato and Ball Out, all of them.
Yep, Glow Gang.
And during this time, he was back in Chicago. I mean, I feel like he should have, got out of there. He should have been out in California with Chief Keef and all them. They had money, they were set pretty well.
Ooh, I got something to tell you guys as soon as
while
this
walking
video's
outside
over.
with a
Especially,
group of
it's got to do about
friends.
Chicago.
And also, the guy that shot him did drive off and hit and kill a kid. So it was a whole messed up
That's all it takes.
situation. But anyway, he ended up passing away at the age of 23. Next rapper and producer on the list is Smiles. Now, Smiles and Young Chops actually grew up together, and they kind of, help each other make beats and rap, get into the industry and all that. But as you know, Young Chops started working with Lil Durk and Chief Keef, and Smiles went and worked with JoJo, Little Mr., Pete Rico, and rappers like that. And Smiles did rap. Also, he dropped a lot of dope songs.
They went their separate ways.
But unfortunately, in 2016, he did have a heart attack and passed away at the age of 24. Now, the next rapper on the list is Shot of Shells. Now, he dropped his diss track in April of 2017 called Death to 150, which was taking shots at 150 Dream Team, No Limit, all of that. And he was dissing a lot of rappers in this song. He dissed so many rappers that died and rappers that were still alive. They also burned a 150 Dream Team shirt in this music video.
Like I said,
diss
tracks is not the way to go, bro. Diss tracks ain't gonna get you nowhere.
He was 21 years old.
But
now, the next rapper on the list is FBG Brick. He's the oldest brother to FBG Doug. And in early 2017, he was released from prison after serving a few years. And he started rapping. He dropped a few dope songs, a few remixes. But unfortunately, he was shot and killed with his friend Kobe in 2017. And he did later pass away. He was only 26. Alright, so the next rapper on the list is Fredo Santana. Now, he was one of the biggest artists to come out of Chicago during this time. He's one of the original OGs of this whole Chicago drill.
I know a lot of y'all fuck with him.
He was
I personally only listened to a few of his songs, but
work with him. But like a lot of rappers, he did have a codeine and weed addiction. And he did have a few seizures leading up to his death in early 2018, when he did have a fatal seizure in January, and he did later pass away. He was 27, and he also joined a long list of singers and musicians of the 27 Club. So the next rapper on the list is Douchey the Man. He was good friends with the whole PBG. He had a few songs out with Wooski, and he actually did have a song out that was catching a lot of attention during the time before he passed away. But unfortunately, he was shot and killed in 2018. And also at his funeral, 5 people got shot, including Wooski got shot in the head, but he did survive. But unfortunately, in 2018, he did pass away at the age of 25. Alright, so the next rapper on the list is Little Mr. Now, Little Mr. is one of the original OGs of this whole Chicago drill scene. He pretty much came up with the term No Lacking, and it was one of his biggest songs
I heard about that one.
And he did collab a lot with Little JoJo, Swag De Niro, Pete Rico, and rappers like that. But unfortunately, in 2019, he was shot and killed while in a car. And I feel like No Lacking is one of the biggest songs of
I heard of him,
Chicago
but never listened to his music.
Unfortunately, he did pass away at the age of 23.
There you go, No Lacking, that's the one I heard.
Now, the next rapper on the list is AAB Hella Bands. Now, he was associates with Fredo Santana, Little Durk, a lot of other big name artists. He also had a small relationship with Black China, but unfortunately, he was down in Miami for a Rolling Loud concert, and he was shot outside of a nightclub after an altercation in 2019. He was only 24. Now, the next rapper on the list is EBE Bands, aka Billy the Kid. Now, he had a lot of work with Taste 600, GMEBE, and a lot of artists like that. And he was one of the most respected white rappers coming out of Chicago. But unfortunately, in May of 2019, he did go missing, and nobody knew where he was at for a week. For a little bit, they thought he was in the back of his trunk dead. But unfortunately, they did find his body burnt in the woods. And they later said he was killed with a baseball bat or a blunt object. But he did pass away in 2019 at the age of 23. Now, the next rapper on the list is Juice WRLD, one of the biggest artists on this list and one of the biggest artists of this generation. Now, like a lot of rappers on this list, he wasn't a drill type rapper. He was more of a lyrical rapper and put a lot of emotion into his music. But unfortunatately, in 2019, while
I never heard
back
about
from
him
LA to
about
Chicago
anything
on a
about
private
that.
jet, police were tipped off that he had
Juice
drugs and
WRLD was
weapons on the plane. When Juice WRLD did land, he popped a few Percocets to try to hide him from the law, and he did overdose and have a seizure in the airport.
But he's still a Chicago
and was
rapper.
transported to the hospital where he later died. He was only 21 years old. Now, the next rapper on the list is Trey Savage, and he was signed to Chief Keef's label Glow Gang, and he did have a lot of work with Chief Keef, Fredo Santana, Fat Trail, Corey Guns, and a few other big name artists. But unfortunately, in June of 2020, while driving in Chicago, he was shot.
Bro, doesn't the
multiple
airplane
times
have
in
like
the
a
neck
toilet?
and shoulder, and then he did
That you
crash
could've
into
flushed that shit?
cars and was taken to the Chicago Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead.
Damn.
He was only 26. Now, the last rapper on the list is FBG Doug, one of the original OGs of this whole Chicago drill scene, and I feel like he was one of the rappers that was blackballed for a while because he was very consistent.
This is one of the artists I've never heard of before, and this was just last year. That's crazy. There's a lot of artists I haven't heard of from Chicago, and still haven't.
It was like at least once a week, and they were doing numbers between 100K to $1 million easy. And he did have a hit song in 2018 called Slide that actually got him signed, and 21 Savage did remix it. But unfortunately, while he was out shopping, he was shot and killed and transported to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. He was only 26. So thanks for watching. It did take me a while to make this video, so if you guys can drop a like, it really helps the channel out a lot. And if you want to see more list videos like this, comment down below. Also, I want to know which artist staff did hit you the hardest. Comment that down below. So thanks for watching.
Least place in Chicago that you would ever think someone would get shot at in broad daylight. But shout out, hey, rest in peace to every single artist that has passed away from Chicago. Because I know a lot of you guys now that are making music right now really look up to at least one of these artists you guys just seen the video. If not, you guys have a similarity of type of flow that they have. And yeah, it kind of sucks. But look, the thing I was about to say about Chicago, not just particularly Chicago, but just being a rapper who was in the hood in particular. Once you are in the hood, once you have become successful and you are blessed enough to move out, take that route. Don't stay where you're at, because everyone you thought is somebody, everyone you thought was somebody who's supporting you can end up turning on you quick, because of all the success you have and something that they don't have that they want from you. But so if they can't have it, you can't. It's a cold world. We really don't want to see you on one of these fucking videos, is what I'm trying to say. And like I said, if you are blessed enough to be successful and make it out, stay out, but support from a distance is what I always say. But yeah, that's in this video. Comment down below who do you guys want to see me react to out of this category, out of these artists, out of these, what was it, like about 10 to 15 artists. I know a lot of y'all will say Juice WRLD, because y'all fuck with Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD was one of those that had a big impact on a lot of you guys, especially not the non-drill type music. But Lil Jojo, I know y'all fuck with Lil Jojo, FBG Doug, Santana, for Doug. I don't see no type of comments on that. All right, so smash the like button. Let's get 30 likes if you guys want 50. That's 50 likes. 50 likes if y'all want to see another one. And comment down below for more reactions y'all want to see. So that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.